sweating inside the car like hell, but then again, I don't think she would be able to move on her own. She was so fat. But hey, lady, stay in the car. Please don't move any muscles. You might lose some weight, right?
This is the Angry Greg Rage Radio Show. Angry Greg, watch out or he breaks your neck. Okay, so welcome to the Angry Greg Radio Show. I'm going to talk about arguing now. Never-ending, brain-melting, annoying arguing. And of course, in these situations, the other person, of course, thinks he or she is right. And maybe you think you are right. That is why sometimes a third person comes in handy. Third person, get it? But in the heat of the moment, it is hard to imagine ourselves in the place of the other guy. But hell, we should do that. Not saying I can do that actually, because I can't. I just punch the guy in the face if I think he's wrong, and that about settles it usually. But a wise man once said, don't say anything if you are angry, because you are not saying what you're supposed to. Man, I don't know who said this, but I will punch him in the face. Angry Greg Rage Radio. Greg is really strong. He punched and he sing the song. FM 96.6. Hypocrites. My God, where do I even start with these bastards? And what always bugs my mind, do hypocrites know they are hypocrites? Did ever just one of them admit it to being one? Well, that goes for all the other sayings too. You know, stuff like when you say, he's an idiot. And when you say, hey, George is a dumb guy. Does George know he is a dumb guy? Did ever just one person on earth acknowledge or admit that he's one of the above mentioned? I think not. But this is a topic for another time. Let's talk about hypocrites. Do any of you uneducated
survivors know what that even means? Chances are, if you don't know what a hypocrite is, you are one. Oh, and by the way, by educated, I mean you can educate yourself at home too. Read some freaking books, look around, down, think, use your brain. That's what it's for, my man, or my woman. Well, I don't have any women, I don't like them, and I tell you why. They are hypocrites. And I'm being honest, it is scientifically proven that more women are hypocrites than men. But that is an evolutionary reason. They have much higher expectations up to. And when they cannot live up to these aforementioned expectations, they pretend to live up to them, thus making them hypocrites. They become hypocrites, like creatures transforming in the night under the moonlight. But let us not stray away from our main topic. Angry Greg educate you a bit. So hypocrisy is basically saying stuff and not doing that stuff, like preaching about eating healthy, and then you will go home and eat the most unhealthy food you can just hope to find rich. Pretending to be faithful and saying nasty things about people who have sex with a lot of people, and going and spreading your legs for the post guy or the milkman.
Or if you're a guy, telling everyone that you love your wife, and you tell everyone that all the other guys are dumb for thinking with their penises, and then, you know, you go out of town and you're putting your pee-pee into various women in various ways. So actually, you are doing the exact opposite of what you are saying, because you want to be seen in a good light in the eyes of other people. And this is an interesting thing also. Why do most people want to be seen as a good guy with a good life?
Übermensch Radio FM 97.8. Hier ist der Übermensch Radio. Ich bin Hans Zimmermann aus Deutschland, der beste Land aller Zeiten. Schmetterling, Himmel, Donner, Wetter. Heute ist es sehr heiß, heißer als in einem Ofen, das in Deutschland gebaut worden ist. Da ist in meiner Wiener Schnitzel. Ich muss ganz dringend Pipi machen, sonst kann ich nicht Radio machen. Ich möchte nicht in der Studio Pipi machen. Och Gott im Himmel, warum ist es so heiß heute? Was ist denn nun schon wieder los heute? Ha? Hört ihr mich, Leute? Was ist nun heute los? Übermensch Radio, FM 97.5. Der härteste Radio aller Zeiten. So, meine lieben Leute, wir haben einen wunderschönen Wetter heute. Ich bin so froh, dass ich hier arbeiten kann. Ich bin Hans Zimmermann und ich liebe euch alle. Dieser Werkplatz ist der beste. Ich habe kein Geld, aber der Boss bezahlt mich mit Hundefutter. Hundefutter ist so lecker. Ich habe eine gute Story für euch. Wenn ich jung war, lange bevor der Ende der Welt, wir hatten mit meiner Freundin eine riesengroße Party. Wir waren so besoffen. Wir kotzten wie die Schweinehunde, tranken Bier, hatten so viel Spaß. Heute aber kannst du größtenteils nur diesen ungarischen Bier trinken, Lonial oder was. Das ist aber nicht sehr gut. Übermensch Radio. FM. Werbung. Ist dein Fahrzeug alt und
This is Neon Sexy Synth Radio. Sorry guys, it is me Shane, who just cannot feel pain. Because I am happy, my friends. I am happy because I look good, I have a nice ass, and I...
so sad that more than 90% of the population died, including women? I guess so. Do you miss your wife? No. We introduce the Rubber Wife 2000. Whoa, it's exactly like my wife did. Of course it does, and it feels like your wife too. Say, what? How do you know that? The Rubber Woman 2000 comes in all shapes and sizes. You only